Alright, Mitsurugi Jones here, and it looks like we ran into another caravan. This guy wearing pineapple armor, he's looking kind of weird, but I am going to go ahead and take his stuff from him, relieve him, even though technically we're not war and I lose honor doing that. I don't really care. Maybe later I will care. Some things do come back and bite you in your buttocks in the end, like say when I want to go and be a vassal. But right now I'm just concerned with building my armor, making money, and making levels. And in war that doesn't happen sometimes, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick and choose targets I want to bleed dry. And as long as I stay away from my faction or factions I really like, I will be doing just fine. Except for my prowess in battle here. So, I hate that swing. I hate the overhead chop. It doesn't turn out very well on horseback. What you want is the side swing, or at least that's what I'm good at, anyway. And you're supposed to drag the mouse to the right when you click, and that's how that's supposed to pick up what that swing is. That's why you see me jerk around sometimes on the screen where all of a sudden there'll be a sharp movement to the right or left. I'm trying to get a particular swing down, and on horseback it's almost always to the right because that's kind of what I'm good at. I really need to get good at pole arms, but I'm just not yet, so maybe next campaign. Which reminds me, if you guys want to see any particular race or a campaign by any particular race, or if you just want me to try a completely different mod, please put it in the comments below and I will certainly give it a shot. I'm here to entertain you guys the best of my ability. I'm not going to play something I don't enjoy, but I'm willing to try almost anything, so give it a shot down there in the comments and I'll do my best to get it to you. And what's taking so long, guys? Ah, very good. Excellent. Oh, there's more? Those cold one guys, they really kick butt. And it was a good get to get these Tuchi Hoochie people. Or whatever, however you pronounce that. You can also put that in the comments how ridiculous that pronunciation is. And it looks like we're done with this battle. So let's see what our just desserts are here. We only lost one guy. So, I mean, we did pick on, they only had about 25. It looks like maybe they were attacked by somebody else. And they beat them off and we kind of swooped in and did what the other group couldn't. So, lots of good prisoners. I'm only about half full on prisoners, so let's get these guys up. I am blowing through food and gold with these guys because everyone's getting pretty expensive all of a sudden, which is a good sign and a bad sign both at the same time. I want skeleton warriors and oh, look, food. That's nice. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on my back. That I can't use, and well-made iron, that's nice. But that really wasn't the haul I was looking for, but it'll work for now. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I guess it's having rendering problems for whatever reason. Well, since we're already close to this city here, maybe we'll go unload some of the prisoners if there's a guy in there. Let's check it out. Is there a ransom broker? No, there's a farmer though. He's going to need some help. Let's help out the poor farmer, shall we? Thebes. Alright, let's get out of here and go check out Thebes. Where is Thebes? Thebes is right there, so don't have to go far. The farmer got lucky in finding a superb warrior as myself to free his people. Okay. These villages, I'm not even sure why I bother with a horse. If you ever do sieges, one of the drawbacks of getting a lot of cavalry is if you do sieges, you don't get to use your horses in sieges, as you would imagine, because there's castle walls. And when that's the case, oh, dirty hoochie coochie, get out of my way. I have an axe in my shoulder. I'm not sure why my arm is still on, but okay. Got some tough bones, I guess. And I really need to connect with a hit. That's a little bit better. Damn it, man. I don't even think that actually connected. It just sounded bad. It does sound bad, but I'm not getting any hits. But my people are good enough, so... And that's what you really want. You want your army to take care of your business. I'm going to refuse it because that'll get me some honor. And I am running out of honor from attacking caravans. So... That's always nice if you can, you know, do a nice short battle, get a little experience and a little honor at the same time instead of... I mean, if you have the money, you can do that. And right now, I do have the money, so... Let's go back here, see if... These ransom keepers, they roam around, so they're not always... Yeah, see, here's one now, so very nice. Excellent. For whatever reason, I have to go through the dialogue tree again sometimes. I don't know if that's a problem with the mod or if that's the original game. As you can see, some of these guys go for pretty good amounts of money, like a Black Lord. Most I've ever seen is things like Minotaurs or the super elite troops. They're like about 500 a piece, so that's always really nice. And I am full up on my army, so I can't hire anyone else right now. And we're going to go to the marketplace because I got some stuff to sell. Get rid of that, and that, and that. Looks like we're doing okay on food. See, I got the fresh pork. These guys are blowing through food a lot faster because there's more of them and they're higher quality troops. So I did actually buy some meat, and I'll see if it goes bad. I don't think it will. See, I really need some better armor. And that'll do. That's $3 grand. I don't know if I want to spend that much. What the hell, I'm worth it. And go ahead and sell that too. Yeah, that's going to cost me pretty penny, but as of right now I can afford it. So I might as well get it when you can afford it. And it's nighttime now. I don't really want to battle, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is heal up my people and spend some time here. It only costs you $19. You probably get full health, and well, my people need some. People need to level up, so go ahead and do that. What we got here? Skeleton Spearman, Skeleton Warrior. Ooh, great! He gets a better shield. All right, and we're done with that for now, and we are gonna go back to chilling here. It just makes the time go by quicker, heals your people up better, and makes sure no random mobs just kind of throw themselves into you in the middle of the night. This way I can go back out fresh. My troops are all happy, and what do we got here? Deserters. There's not very many of them. I probably won't be able to catch up with them. So I'm going to go trolling for some goblins. With a strange pun. There's 16 of them. These are like bandits. Whoa, what do we got here? That's what I'm looking for. Nice juicy target. And they got away from me. Come on, come on, come on. 5.2. I'm going 4.7. I am slower than dirt. I don't know why. But finally caught up with them. This way is during the day so you guys can actually see the battle. Instead of at night, when I've noticed on YouTube it looks pretty bad. So I am investing in some video editing software. Hopefully I'll be able to pick that up so you guys can see when the battles at night are going on, at least as good as I can. So and where is everybody? There they are. What I want, there we go. Especially the goblins, because they wear all black and they are tiny little guys, really short to the ground, so sometimes they're hard to see anyway. And, oh, See, you run into him, you don't even know it. You think you'd run over him, but apparently not. My horse is about to go down. So let's get out of here for a second. See if we can't pick this little guy off with his mace or Tri-Morning Star or whatever that is. Ugh. Come on, guys. Take him out. Because I'm not going to, apparently. I can't even see the little bastards. There's one of them. And that was only 17. Slow him down a little bit so maybe my guys can catch up. Get him, Cold One. Get him. Get him. That one's a goner. And, oh, he's going to disappear. I'm on a little bit more experience. Ugh. Is he gone? Nope. God, I keep missing him. There we go. Little fella. You're going to be conscripted into the skeleton army. Alright, all done there. No deaths. Wonderful. Excellent. Good work, team. Go team. And I have a level. And nobody else leveled but me, huh? Well, that's interesting. Doesn't happen too often. You see... Get out of here. And... Okay. Could take these guys on too. Do I want to do that? You know what? Why not? These guys are going to be a lot tougher, but I am prepared. Because if I get captured, we can just get back on that skeleton horse and ride it. But right now I'm going to hold back and let those guys go a little bit ahead. I guess I need a little swig of my tasty beverage. And you know what? Let's kind of creep up on this side of the mountain, see what's going on. It's a nice open field down there. That is good. Where are they, though? Looks like they're just over this hill. So, don't want that. Oh, screw it. There we go. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my level. And they're going to take some serious chunks out of me right there. That's what happens if you slow down. It's always best to go by and swing, but if you run into them, a group of them will grab you as soon as they can, because they know what you're going to do to them if they continue to let you run around. I've been on the receiving end of that quite a few times. No, that's overhead chop. I want sideways chop. Look at all these guys. Karate chop! No, I missed him. Or no? Did I get him? No, I missed him. Uh-oh. We got the archers working on against us right now. If you can, always go for the archers and get them first, because they will decimate you while you're running around in circles. As you can hear, all the arrows whizzing. Doesn't look like they're hitting me too much, but they sure are trying. And if I slow down significantly, they probably will. Get that sideways chop. Here we go. Get a nice solid thumping. And it looks like Team Skeletor is doing its business. There he is. That's the guy. Get him, Cold One. Excellent work. And I think that's the win. That's the big win there. We don't want that. We want this. And we lose one. Actually, he's just wounded, so we didn't even lose him. So more gold for us with captured enemies. Hopefully get some goods. And looks like I got some level ups, which is always good news. Another Cold Rider. That is awesome. Oh, what I was talking about, that cavalry, once you hit a siege, if you're sieging a castle, they're all removed from their horses. And unfortunately, sometimes they still use, like, say, lances, which are not very effective in siege warfare when you're walking around on foot. But they are so good in battle on the actual field of battle that it's worth it sometimes. If you know you're going to be doing a lot of sieging, you're going to want to get foot troops. But if you're on the open field of battle, it's always best to go ahead and grab some cavalry. And I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it.